We continue our box set 3 reviews with Pod People, 1983. Now this was originally a foreign movie, which will be painfully obvious throughout the show. Not only is it from the 80s, it's from another country. Buckle up. So the movie starts off innocently enough. Some poachers are stealing eggs from endangered birds' nests and pointing their guns at park rangers and trying to kill Bambi. Then the aliens arrive, and if you thought these guys deserved to bite it, you were right. Next, we apparently jump into a second movie as a little boy plays with the best actor in the movie, a kitten. At least the kitten shows some real emotion when lightning strikes or something scary goes down. The little boy lives with a bitter, unsexed housewife and her cold, heartless husband. He spends his free time playing Simon by himself and talking to bugs. Lovely. Finally, the third movie starts up, just when the second one was starting to make sense, and we get to meet a group of teens. The ultra-famous, ultra-hip Pretty Boy singer and his whiny girlfriend. The sound guy and his girlfriend, for whom they forgot to write a script. The lovable skank, and finally, a weird Indian space girl who's nearly incoherent and I guess is sleeping with the singer. At some point, these three movies all collide and bounce off one another into some sort of pile-up. Unfortunately, there's a cliffhanger ending and no one can be bothered to write Pod People 2, so you'll just have to use your imagination. Which will be hard, because after watching this movie, you'll probably be a little less sane. Now, to lighten the mood, one of the aliens isn't actually a merciless killer, but instead a lovable, huggable, and horrifying elephant dog who can manipulate things with his glowing eyes. Fantastic. All the memorable moments are lost to me, as this movie's impossible to understand. There's a very catchy pair of songs in this one, though, and I'm thinking the actor probably wrote them himself, as I've never heard them on the radio. Of course, I was 1 year old when this came out. Anyways, keep an eye out for Trumpy and his antics. Stop-motion animation really peaked with King Kong. And of course, it stinks. I give this one an 8.5 out of 10. This movie definitely one of the better MSTs. It has everything a good episode needs, plus it's an 80s movie, one of my favorite kind of MST treatments. There is something comfortable yet edgy about the 80s, like a satin down pillow with needles sticking out. Anyways, it's a good episode.